name is Rich. Today I will introduce a topic about contribution as to the study of salinity in the coastal water of the South Adriatic. And next page is our main purpose. We want to know the hydrographic data of Boka Kotorska Bay, and this is their country, Montenegro, and their research place is Boka Kotorska Bay. And we also want to know the salinity presence and abundance and distributions. And this is our main species, salinity. It looks good. And it belongs to the Cnidaria, and some of them are longest animals in the world. We have specimens longer to 40 meters, and it is consisting mostly of a clear gelatinous. Gelatinous is like a glue structure material, and its body is fragile. So if we use the tiny force on their body, maybe they will break to a lot of pieces. And also the final one is bioluminescent. And bioluminescent is that their glowing will glowing green or blue. If we are disturbed or others disturb it. And next is this species I will talk a lot of. And Mugia caucheries have the 90% on the rhombins and declines toward the south owing to large diversity of the open sea fauna. It means that at the rhombins is this, and it will have the 90%. And move to the south, it will last to maybe 0. And move to our material and methods. And where place has 7 stations. 3 stations is shallow stations, as only 0 to 10 meters. And 4 deep size is in the middle of the bay, is 0 to 30 meters. And we will talk about its details later. And this is all the 7 stations. And this is the Boka Kotorska Bay. So this is the 7 stations. First one is PIBM, PO, and PM. It's first, third, and fifth. This one, and this one. It's internal bay, so they are the shallow one. And the second, fourth, and sixth, seven are the deep side. They are in the middle of the sea. So we will talk about our materials. That we use the Nansen net, and Nansen net is like this. A is the Nansen net. Others is another net, and we can see more clearly. Like this is our Nansen net. And we also collected the material was fixing 2.5% formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a chemical medicine that can do some research on it. And we kept in sedimentation receptacles for 24 hours. And also we collecting of zooplankton samples. And this is our main species that using this. And the mixture and the basic hydrographic factors like temperatures or salinity using the multi-line P4 proof. But I don't have the image and it can't find, so only have the word. And go to our result. The first one we talk about hydrographic traits that Bay of Boka Kotorska is specific. And also the external and internal bay have the different temperature, and we will talk later. The first one is talk about temperature move. Where temperatures will move from here, Bay of Kotor, and moved to the Bay of Risen, and that moved to Hyvant Bay and the Persek-Novi Bay, and also go to the open sea. And the temperature will keep increasing. And this is our measurements at maximum temperatures. We'll record at the Bay of quarter P1 as 28.6. Let's look at the picture. This place. And in July. And also because it is the external bay, so we have the deep meters, like 15. So we also reduce that in August, it's at 22.3 degree. And also we have the minimum temperatures. The minimal surface water that in Boka Kotorska is in January. And also we have the stations. 1, 2, 3, we use 3 stations. And 1 and 3 is the internal station. That's PIBN is the first station. We have the 8.2 degree. And the third one is 8.8 and it's our PO station. And also in the middle of the bay is our P1 station, is also have 11.45 degree. So this is our short conclusion of the temperatures. Like our measurement indicate that in October to May, that have the 2 different temperatures layer. One is that the water of the surface layer is lower temperature, and the water of higher temperature is in deep layers. And also, I have told you before that internal bay and the external bay will have the different temperatures behave. And this is our salinity. We have using others several offers that they think, and they have a lot of data that says the salinity will change strongly in the vertical, and that is the weird things. And that is our qualitative and distribution of cephalography at the same station. That it means that our presence of the cephalography. And we can see that the Mujia country have all of the stations, because it means that they maybe have the mostly things. And the pre-fertility station is this one, 6. So it has all of the species because it's at the middle of the sea. Or everything's around low before. And this is the 4 main kind of cephalography we are going from. So we will talk about more about 1 and 3, Lancia subtilis and Logia cauchy. And why we focus on it? Because Logia cauchy and Lancia subtilis has the quantitatively most important. And the quantitatively, it means that our species, the number of our species, and in our research place is Mediterranean and Adriatic. And the first species, Logia cauchy, is a surface water species, and it's mostly seen in our Bay of Boka Kotorska, Spain. And this is its body structure. It's weird. And the quantity flow of Mogia country. Why is country flow? It means their how many square kilometer will the Mogia country flow? Yes, this, and also flow the most at the summer. And then Sia subclass is another main species that also only at 0 to 10 meters. And its pro rata participation was 12%. It means it's related to other stations. This place. And this is also the quality flow of Lancia subclass, also at the summers, that's the most. And this is our all species presentation at a different place. The 7 stations. And first one is Mogia country. It has up to 99% at the PIBM station. I'm sorry, this on it. And the second and the first one we say is 12% at the PO, and others have no. And this one is also only at in the middle of the stations. It's external. And this is the percentage of all the Mogia country. And Lancia, Panotia, their percentage. So we can see there have a lot of other species, but we also focus on these four kind of. And Mogia.
So your conclusion slide. Is that the only one? The only conclusion slide? the only one.
That's not important. Only this one. The temperatures of the maximum was usually recorded in July or August, and the minimum was in January or February. And here is not a homogeneous area. It means that we don't have the same temperatures at the same place. We have the changing temperatures.
Okay.